Alright, once again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, Bahasham Harakwa Kodash, salutations to the elect, the goodly men that push in this word in sincerity and in all truth. This is Koda of the Trinidad camp, come together once again to do a video, a continuation of the video I did the last time, which was all people want salvation from what and for. From what? From whom? Right? Because in the last video, I showed that Christians want salvation from, they're looking to JC for salvation, right? But they're looking for salvation from sin, right? In order to get salvation from sin, they just are rough running through, In order to get salvation from sin is to keep the laws, because sin is the transgression of the laws. You understand? Which the Christians don't do. They don't keep not one of the laws. So basically they would not be saved from sin nor obtain any form of salvation really and truly. Right? The other heathen nations, as I said in the video before this one, they sought salvation from they want to be free from Esau, because Esau oppressing the nations. You understand? And they sought salvation of the weapons that they're creating, nuclear missiles, all these things that they're creating to free themselves from Edom. But according to the scriptures, the nation of Edom will fall. You understand? But when they fall, the heathen nations will feel that they're free, but they're not free, because they're going into slavery under Israel. You understand? So moving on to the other people that seeking salvation, but to what end? Right? We have next on the list is Edom. Right? Edom sought salvation, right, through their missiles, the oppression of the other kingdom, of the other nation, you understand? They sought salvation, and who they want to be free from? They want to be free from Yahweh Shai when he come back. You understand? Because they want to continue in the wickedness. You understand? They are the people responsible for all the evil and the wickedness that the world going through right now. You understand? And they want to continue in that wickedness. Right? So this is who they sought salvation. You understand? To be free from Yahweh Shai's wrath, basically. Right? Because they are the people of wickedness. You understand? That unleash all type of terror upon the earth today. Right? Hence the reason why all nations want to be free from them. This is Amos 9 verse 8, and it says, "Behold, the eyes of Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy Jacob of the house of Israel." So basically the sinful kingdom is the Edomites. You understand? Which is the modern day Babylon. You understand? That is why the scripture in Revelation say Babylon the Great has fallen. You understand? That is pertaining to America today. Yeah. So Esau is that devil that seek to be, he want to remain free upon the earth to do as he wants. But it wouldn't happen like that. You know, there's just some precepts bringing out, you know, showing Esau and, you know, what Yahweh Shai planned to do to them, and the reason why they're building all these nuclear bombs, you know, and all these other things to try to fight against the Lord, you know, hoping that they will win, when according to the scriptures we don't know the outcome of that battle between Esau and Yahweh Shai, right? This is Jeremiah 50 verse 18, and it says, Therefore thus saith Yahweh, power of Israel, behold, I will punish the kings of Babylon and his land, as I have done, as I have punished the king of Assyria. Right? Kingdom and all the inhabitants of his land. You understand? Saving the one two that will be there. You know? But all of Esau's seed, the Lord is coming to plead with them. You know? Just want to jump back to 14 where it says, Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend a bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she had sinned against Yahweh. And how she sinned against Yahweh? By telling the women of Israel that they could buck up against the man, that basically they were the pants in the relationship. You understand? By making dildos that the black woman do wash her husband again. You understand? She wore plastic. Attempting to put a consciousness in human skins. You understand? All these things is sinning against Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai don't stand for them thing. You understand? Legalizing gay marriages, talking about it, but it is okay to turn yourself from a boy into a girl. You understand? All these kind of folly. You understand? Yahweh Shai against your kingdom, Esau. And so is the men of GMS. The men that sign and crying against all the abomination that you wrought on the earth. You know? Against everything that you stand for. You understand? Because you stand for nothing good, nothing righteous. You understand? And that is why it says here in 14, you know, shoot at her, spare no arrows. You understand? And we know that arrow is not talking about a stick. You understand? On a bow, on a string. You understand? Then we find out what that arrow talking about. But first, let me just read 25. 25 and 26, and it says, Yahweh had opened his armory and had brought forth the weapons of his indignation, for this is the work of Yahweh of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. Right? The weapons of his indignation. Let me see what those weapons are. Right? Because as I say, Esau, your kingdom would not be allowed to stand forever. And because that is why the scripture are always saying, he that have an ear to hear, let him hear, and an eyes to see, let him see. Because the men of GMS, right, we see in the end of this kingdom, we see in that this white man rulership is about to fall. You understand? Because everything is being put into place according to the Bible, according to the scriptures of which we read, which we meditate in day and night. You understand? We seeing the fall of Esau. You understand? and the annihilation of Esau's kingdom. Right? We seeing that. This is Joel 2 verse 3. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the garden of Eden before them, and behind a desolate wilderness. Right? Yea, nothing shall escape them. Right? And that there is not talking about a bow on a string. That is talking about nuclear, thermonuclear destruction. You understand? And that is the weapons of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, indignation, righteous judgment. You understand? Because Esau, you have to be judged. You understand? For the wickedness that you place upon the world. You understand? Basically, this world, whole world, out of order. You understand? This whole world out of order. You understand? This is Obadiah 8. Here, 8 to 10. And it says, shall I not in that day say Yahweh power, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? You understand? That is talking about all you high ones in Esau's kingdom. You understand? I think it's the Rothschilds, if I'm not mistaken. All you high houses in Esau kingdom will be brought down, will be brought low. You understand? And these is just precepts showing that Yahweh Shai, right, have his eyes set upon all you. So don't feel that all you will continue forever. You understand? And you don't even need me to tell you that Esau, because you know that you have but a short time, as Revelation 12 and 12 say. You understand? You know you have but a short time. That is why you're doing all this wickedness on the earth. You understand? And basically making bunkers and all these things so that you could save alive in the destruction to come. And in all your movies, you're selling out yourself really and truly. You understand? Because I don't know if anybody see this series called The 100, right? Where destruction was coming to the earth, and basically no human would have been alive after. You understand? And these crackers, which go back to Esau and them, building underground bunkers, you understand, so that they could save themselves out of that destruction. Some went in the underground bunkers and some went in the space station in space. You understand? And these is exactly the same things that Esau doing concerning Yahweh Shai. You understand? Because he feel that he's going to save himself from the destruction to come. Right? Reading on verse 9. And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one out of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. You understand? Violence against your brother Jacob, right? Because in America, we see that you're killing Jakes, and Jakes basically ain't doing nothing, and you're killing them. You understand? And that backs up perfectly with the scriptures. You understand? Because today, back then you had violence in your heart towards Jacob, and today is the same thing with you. You understand? You have violence in your heart towards Jacob again. You understand? Because a white man like yourself, Esau, you understand, a white man is allowed to do all manner of abominable things on the earth, you understand, and he just getting a slap on his wrist basically. But if a Jake do that, you understand, he's being put to death, you understand, by your hand. And that shows violence against Jacob, you understand. So all these things is what Yahushua coming back to correct, you understand, and that is what you afraid of, you know. And it even have one or two of you Esau, you understand, coming out, bringing out short videos and saying that, you understand, basically we need to let Yah's people go, you understand. Or they're bringing out short video and saying that, and oh, all you're sorry and all you're sorry, you understand. But basically sorry don't pass curry, you understand. Basically what you did unto us, we will do unto you, you understand. And we don't care how sorry it is. Thus say the Lord, Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, give unto them double, you know. Thus say the Lord. Jumping down to verse 18, where it says, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai had spoken it. Thus say the Lord. I was now saying that earlier on, you understand. And when it say that the house of Jacob shall be a fire and the house of Joseph shall be a flame, in that day Israel will regain the power, you understand. Israel will regain the power, that all these weapons that you building wouldn't stand up to the might of Israel, you understand. Wouldn't stand up to the might of Israel, you understand. And this is what this sinful kingdom afraid of, you understand. Why he's seeking to be saved by building all these warcraft, you know, all these submarines, you understand. But all these things it not going to stand up to the power of Israel. Why? You understand? It have a reason why Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai had a title, Almighty God. Almighty. It didn't say some mighty, it said Almighty God. It have a reason why he hold that title, you understand. And when he come back here, he gonna show you the reason why he hold that title, you understand. This is Psalms 49 verse 11, and it says, Psalms 49 verse 11, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling place to all generation. Right? Basically it's saying here that because the scriptures say that Esau, the soul in him is not upright, you understand. You're proud, you understand. So basically you feel that you going and emerge victorious in this war, you understand. That is the spirit in you, the proud spirit, you understand, that you going and emerge victorious, right? Hence the reason why you're making all these movies like Independence Day, the 100, you understand. Because in the 100 they went into the bunkers, they went into outer space, the International Space Station, and basically they was preserved. The destruction came, and after the destruction they become victorious. You understand? Where they live on the earth after that. You understand? And this is what you portray in. You understand? Even in Independence Day. You understand? You're making your movies to portray to the inhabitants of the earth that is some alien threat coming to earth. You understand? Basically some beings with two antennas and slimy feet, you understand, coming to the earth. You understand? And you go fight against them and you go be victorious, so the whole world will watch you as you know, as the hero. But it wouldn't be so. You understand? That is not what you're going on, that is not the outcome. You understand? Yeah. So you think that you're going on survive this destruction, this what coming to this earth, but you ain't gonna survive it. Thus say Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. And his words is true. His words don't fall to the ground. You understand? His words is faithful and true. You understand? And that is why the prophets standing up in the highways and byways, you understand? And letting the world know that this kingdom coming to an end. You understand? Because when we out there preaching, we don't be out there talking our own words. It's thus say Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. His words is what proceeded from our mouth. You understand? Yeah. This is Isaiah 14 verse 4, and it says that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how are the oppressor cease, the golden city cease. You understand? Yahweh had broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. Right? Basically, you is the oppressor. You is the ones who the nations want off the backs. You understand? You is who the oppressors, who the nations, the heathen nations and Israel want off the back right now. You understand? Yeah. That is what's going on. So, reading on, verse 7, and it says, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. And that is what's going to happen when the white man rulership fall. You understand? That is what's going to happen. When this sinful kingdom finally come to an end, that is what's going to happen. The whole world going to rejoice. You understand? And as I said earlier on, that is what Esau is afraid of. That is why he don't want Yahweh Shai to come back here. You understand? Because Esau is what is wrong with the world. Esau is like a disease. You understand? Like a virus that is infecting the world. And if he allowed to stay in rulership, nothing wouldn't be left of this world. You understand? That is why Yahweh Shai have to come back and set things right. You know? Yeah. This is Malachi. Let's bear with me a little bit. This is Malachi 1 verse 4, and it says, Whereas Edom say, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh, power of Israel, they shall build, but I will throw down. Right? So basically, all they feel that all they're going to survive when World War III come into play, all they feel all they're going to survive that. You understand? But, and all they're talking about all they go build. No, Yahweh Shai say wherever all they build up after that, he go throw down. And basically, the remnant of Esau that remain after that war, you understand? All they ain't going and build. The only building all they're going and build is Israel walls. You understand? Because all their ass will be in slavery after this war. You understand? All they will be in slavery. You understand? Because your wickedness reached to the top, boy. Your wickedness reached to the top. You understand? Even the earth itself crying out. You understand? Because you're poisoning the earth, you're poisoning the atmosphere. You understand? You really is the devil the Bible speak about. And if it is people cannot see you as the devil, then these people really don't have no eyes. You understand? If it is people cannot see that you, Esau, is the devil, then these people really have no eyes to see. That's why the scripture does say, who have eyes to see, let them see. This is Isaiah 63, verse 4. And it says, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemer is come. You understand? That is Yahweh Shai. And where he have vengeance in his heart for? He have vengeance in his heart for you, Esau. You understand? For the evil that you're doing on the earth. You understand? And the wickedness that you're doing to his people, Israel. You understand? Because the so-called Christians like to say, oh, Israel was in the past and Israel done away with. But that is to show that they don't read this book. You understand? That is to show that they don't read this book. You understand? Because as the scriptures say, Israel is scattered through the four corners of this world. You understand? And the Christians love to say that, oh, Israel is no more. Israel was in the past. It had no Israel again. You understand? And that is to show you how these Christians bugged out and out of the mind. You understand? And basically wandering in darkness. You understand? Because holding this book under your arm doesn't mean that you go see the light. You understand? It's by meditating in this day and night. You understand? And the spirit of truth showing you and guiding you accordingly. You understand? Is how you will see the light. You understand? And that is what the pastors just do. Hold this under the arm. You understand? And talk about the holy. You understand? But vengeance is in the Lord's heart for you, Esau. You understand? And you know this. Because most of your movies will be based on this Bible. Because you're reading this Bible and you're seeing your end coming. That is why you see you're preparing for it. But all your preparation will be in vain. It wouldn't make sense what you're doing. You understand? Because as our brother bring out on the highways and byways, you understand? Who could fight spirit? You understand? Who could fight spirit? That is why the scriptures say that basically we weapons are not carnal. It is spiritual. You understand? So basically, Esau, you lost before you even begin to fight. Basically, nothing could stand against Yahweh Shai. You understand? Nothing could stand against that power and prevail. You understand? Basically. Right? You know? God, that is where you doing by building all these underground cities, you understand, underground bunkers. You know, I watched this movie, Geostorm, showing you the International Space Station, you understand, and that is your aim, building these things in space so that, you know, you could basically escape the judgment that is to come, you understand, because why you're building underground cities? So that when the earth is being plagued, because you know Esau, that nuclear destruction is going to come to this earth. You know that. You understand? Hence the reason why all these missiles building, you know that. That is why you're building underground bunkers, underground cities, you understand? International space stations. That is why you're building all these things. So that when these things come, you could have somewhere escaping. You understand? But as I say, all your work will be in vain. All your work, Esau, will be in vain. You understand? This here brings me to my last precept on this lesson, right? Which is Amos 9. I'll read from verse 2. Right, and it says, though they dig into hell, though you Esau dig into hell, right, then shall Yahweh Shai's hand take you. You understand? Though they climb up into heaven, thence will I bring them down. You understand? That is your underground bunkers, that is your space station. You understand? And though they hide themselves on top of the camel, you understand? That is in these mountains where you like to build to the high top. You understand? Because that is Esau. If you watch where Esau love to build, is right on the edge of mountains and thing. You understand? And dig into your house on the mountain, and it have caves inside of the mountain. You understand? And that is your heritage. You was a cave dweller from the beginning, and that's still in you. All this civilized thing you want to play is a cave dweller. You understand? Is a cave dweller. And very soon you will go back to that way of living. You understand? In slavery. You understand? Verse 3. Though they hide themselves in the top of camels, I will the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he will bite them. You understand? The serpent, Leviathan. You understand? Though you hide with your submarines and go down to the lowest level of the sea, you understand? Feeling that you wouldn't be touched, you're going and get touched. You understand? Basically, you have no hiding place on this earth to hide when your destruction come. You understand? And your destruction is imminent. It is right there. You understand? That is why the scriptures say that you're so full of rot. You understand? Because you know you have a short time, so you're doing wherever you understand? Use the devil the Bible talk about, boy. Use the devil the Bible talk about. You understand? Going into people's countries and coming like a white shining armor. You understand? You know, we have vaccines for your people, and basically is diseases that you're testing on people. You understand? Basically is diseases that you're testing on people, so that you could put these things in your bum, so when it touched down in a country, you understand, some will die by the impact, and the diseases will spread through the smoke. You understand? And kill all the rest. You understand? These is the kind of things you doing, and that is why you, that red devil, you understand, have to be stopped. And the only way you will be stopped is by Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai. You understand? Thus saith the Lord. Reading on in verse 4. And though they dig into captivity, though they go, Salakia, into captivity before their enemies, thence will I command the sword, and it will slay them, and I will set my eyes upon them for evil and not for good. You understand? So basically, that's why the scriptures say there's no way of repentance was found for this sinful kingdom. You understand? The only thing was found for all here is death. You understand? Death. That is what was found for all here. You understand? Because of all your evils, the evil all you're doing. You understand? All these underground cities, you know, human skins, mass producing missiles, fighter jets. You understand? Trying to seek out the mysteries of Yahweh. You understand? But you can't seek out the mysteries of this power. Right? This power too intellect for you. You understand? You can't seek out the mysteries. You understand? And why you're trying to seek out the mysteries so that you could, because that is what you're doing Independence Day. You understand? Seek out the mysteries of the aliens, the so-called aliens, that you had a basically build a weapon that could defeat them. You understand? So you're trying to seek out the weakness of Yahweh Shai so that you could probably try to stand victorious in this war. You understand? But Yahweh Shai have no weakness. You understand? As I tell you, that is the reason why he hold that title, Almighty God. You understand? And soon to come, you will see for yourself. You understand? As the scripture says, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of Yahweh, boy. It's a fearful thing, boy. You understand? And trust me, your heart, because in Habakkuk say that the spirit in him is not upright. You understand? So basically you're proud. You understand? But all that proudness you have will turn to shame and tears when Yahweh Shai touch down. As it say, when Yahweh Shai touch down, the whole place shall down. And that is what going to happen to your kingdom and the inhabitants. You understand? Whether it be farming, you understand? Because we seeing that the prophets of Yahweh Shai, we seeing these things coming into play. You understand? Right now in Trinidad, the people done talking about wanting to kill out the police. You understand? Uprising of the people. The scriptures talk about these things. You understand? And these things coming into play. So we could see that the end is right there. You understand? So with that, I just want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, sanitation to the goodly men that push in this word in sincerity and in truth. This is Brother Kodah saying Shalom until next time.